What's going on, Day in the Lifers? Been a while since I did a video. This quarter got hectic and I'm getting really tired. We're just about into finals. Home stretch, good grades, really awesome quarter. Really loving what I'm doing, really excited. I've got the okays for my research and taking the trees in and getting started. In a couple of weeks I'll be actually initiating my research, so just tons and tons of work. But spring is here at the food forest and it is so welcomed. Sunshine again. It's still cold in the mornings, but we're getting there. And you can see I'm starting to pile up wood. I don't know if you can see that very well, but we're getting ready for our spring work party. We're doing trimming. We're getting ready to make wood chips and build some soil and make our annual beds. And you can see this is another area here I have staged for soil building. We're gonna make a bunch of wood chips here, and then we've got these rounds back there with food and compost in them. So that's another project we're working on here that's not anywhere close to being in full production, but it's getting there. We're slowly building it. We got lots of compost rounds here, different hot and cold compost, and hopefully the goal is in a couple years to not have to buy soil amendments or soil and just be building our own soils here. But in a permaculture setup, that takes a lot of work because most people remove their detritus that actually builds the soils, and so we have some projecting to do. We put a little berm of shade plants in here. Let's see if you can see that. The sun is just coming through. Yeah, get some nice new plants there, and the fruit trees are just beginning to bud. We got a hothouse I'm going to show you in a second. We're getting our vegetable starts going. I just bought a flat of Perennials, and we'll do a little workout here today. Hey there, welcome to my new hothouse. This is pretty exciting. This is a 12 by 7 by 7, so pretty good size. I got this for a pretty good price. It's not the most permanent structure, but for what we have planned for the project this year and the budget that we have, we couldn't really spend a lot of money on making a permanent hoop house. But so far we really like this, and we can move it around and we can put it away in the winter, not have to look at it. But as you can see, we've got basically a little nursery started in here. We've got all the vegetable bed starts and all sorts of tomatoes and basil and pots. And as soon as we germinate these and get them into either the raised beds, or we have some, I'll show you out here in a second, we have more area on this balcony where we're going to be growing things, then we'll start the second round of vegetables, and then more seed sprouts for building up the guilds. So perennials, different types of flowers, herbs, things that attract beneficial insects and ward off other things. So this hoop house is going to be going all summer, and I'm gonna be experimenting. I'm going to be growing some tomatoes in here and some tomatoes out there, and I'm going to kind of compare and see how the two do. I suspect we're going to get a little better yield in here, so maybe put some of the nice heirlooms in here and see if we can get some prize tomatoes. But I'm super excited to start this year, and I think like for a cold, temperate climate person who's trying to produce as much food for themselves to make that zero carbon food footprint, having a structure like this to get started early is important, because we take a really long time here to get warm, and get these plants started and germinating is the way to go. So here's the outside of the hothouse, and it's a little shady up here right now, but in the summertime the sun is in a different position on the horizon, and it gets really hot up here. It gets very, very hot. It's the hottest place here, and this is just basically becomes a super cooked microclimate. So this is why we've chosen to do tomatoes up here. We're gonna do more outside here. We've got some peas and some various other things we're growing up here, and then like I said, when the sun comes up overhead in the summer, this is basically direct all day sunlight, or maybe at least 8 hours a day, maybe not a full 12 hours, but 8 to 10. And more pots here. You can see I've had to put the kitty blocker screen on them because our cats seem to think all of our pots are kitty boxes. So this is the new addition for getting started in the spring this year. I'll show you what else I did today. Alright, so this whole walkway is going to become all sorts of herbs and fun plants. Really sunny here. We got catnip for the kitty babies, different types of oreganos here. Always nice for sauces, create pretty flowers, bring good bees and whatnot around. Got strawberries galore, strawberry. We had strawberries over here last year, and you can't really see, but they're covering this whole hill, and they were super delicious. So we got 5 more strawberries there. Got some more different types of strawberries here. Strawberry. Really hot here. It's gonna be a great place for them. Did this the other weekend. I made this hugel, however you say it, bed, and that's gonna have watermelons in it this summer. And this is a really hot area, so it's gonna be really great. The watermelons will be able to sort of crawl around and make their claim. I put in a little bit of rock retaining here to get ready for building our beds, which are going to go here. Got them all staked out, you can see. Got the cold weather crop started, had to net it against both the deer and the cats, mostly greens in there. Got our first flowers coming up. Daffodil is always a beautiful sign of spring. Got more catnip for the kitty babies, and that's perennial, and if you've never had catnip tea, it's actually really nice. Catnip's in the mint family. It's very calming. Oh, Valkyrie has found the catnip I just planted. Wow, what do you think, Valkyrie? You know, if you chew it all, it's not gonna get to grow. Oh, ooh, that's exciting. Ooh. I might have to put a screen around this. Kitties love gardens too. I actually had to put a screen over those plants or they're not going to establish before the cats eat them up. What else we got going on here? I got another nectarine tree, and I know it's hard to see in this bright sun and you can't see really how big it is, but it's actually a really good size hugel bed here too. And we got more melons and pumpkins coming in here. And Fennel Hill. This is all gonna be all fennel here. I really love fennel. I love how it smells. I love to juice it, eat it in salads. It's gonna be awesome. One of the sea berries I planted last year is doing really well, coming back. Put in a new rosemary, and they always put out good flowers for the bees. Got the tiniest little bit of wild onion started here. This is a native plant to Washington, but it's also really good at keeping deer at bay. So I'm trying to put a lot of things to discourage deer friends. They have lots of woods in the back they can go explore, but not my orchard. And look at that. This Asian pear tree is loaded with blooms, and the sun is so that you won't be able to see it, but I assure you, so much healthier than the first year we moved in, and even healthier than last year. A little bit of a better angle, but you can just see that Asian pear is loaded. We opened up more sun for it. It's gonna make some really nice fruit. Well, that's about the load of it for right now. I'm just heading into finals, so there's gonna be no more work until I get back from New York. But you can see where the annual beds are gonna go, and as soon as those are in, we're gonna have some arbors here for the berries, and be planting in lots more herbs and perennials. So very exciting time of year, and we'll be showing you more soon. And, well, of course, after you're done gardening, don't forget to fuel up with the best food available. Fruit. This is sliced bananas with a date blueberry vanilla sauce. And this kind of meal is a typical staple for me. This is a lunch-sized meal. It's very calorie dense. Big size bowl. That's how you keep going. And a lot of water with bananas and dehydrated fruits. Cheers. I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the spring, the blooms, the sun. And if you're not, hold tight. It'll be there soon.